Jai Hind students, welcome back to the physics class. Till now we have studied the AC motor and the major portion of chapter magnetism, magnetic effect of current as per the your NCERT syllabus. So in this chapter we are left with 2 or 3 topics. Today I am going to cover one more important topic which is known as Faraday's electromagnetic induction. What does it mean and how does it work? We are going to start this topic. So yes, I'm your physics teacher. Today we are going to experiment of Faraday's also. We will see what is the result, what are the conclusion of this. So what does Faraday says about the electromagnetic induction? Basically what we have studied till now is we have observed something like if there is a circuit like this way, and if you have applied current to it and there is a wire, and magnetic field will be there because of this current in this circuit. Can it be possible that because of the magnetic field, suppose there is a circuit like this way, and here is the resistor, I am not applying any kind of battery or potential difference so that current will get out from it. I am applying just a galvanometer. Now what is galvanometer? Galvanometer is a device which helps us to detect the current, not the direction of current nor the magnitude of current, because ampere is the unit of current, and there is a ammeter device which is always connected in series, that is used to measure the amount of current, while the galvanometer is a device which is used to detect the presence of current. Now I am using the galvanometer, and what I am saying is, suppose I have applied a magnetic field around a wire. In any manner I have applied the magnetic field. Can there is a possibility that my circuit will contain a current also while I am not applying any kind of potential difference to it, while I am not giving it any kind of current? So this was the question in front of Faraday's. Faraday discovered it, researched it so many times, several experiments. So for so many years, he has conducted something, and in the conclusion, what he has given, that is the most beautiful topic of physics, that is electromagnetic induction. He gave answer in yes. What yes? He says that if there is a coil, and on that coil or in that circuit I have applied a magnetic field, that magnetic field will cause a current to be induced in that circuit. Getting my point or not? That magnetic field will induce a current in the circuit. Isn't it interesting all कि आपको अब तक जो भी करंट मिलती थी वो बैटरी लगाने से मिलती थी, आप बैटरी लगाते थे करंट मिलती थी। अभी एक ऐसा फिनोमेना भी है जिसमें आप मैग्नेटिक फील्ड लगा रहे हैं और इन द रिजल्ट ऑफ मैग्नेटिक फील्ड वी आर गेटिंग एन इलेक्ट्रिक करंट. This is possible because of Faraday. He told us that the relative motion between closed conducting wire, mark the words, they are very important. Relative motion is the first word, between the closed conducting wire and magnet will induce an electric current in the coil without any electrochemical reaction. There is no reaction taking place, and this type of generated current is termed as induced current. Suppose there is a coil at which I am making a relative motion between this coil and a magnet's north pole. There will be a direction of induced current. Okay, and suppose if I am taking a relative motion in terms of south pole with the same coil, there will be again a induced current, and this current is the phenomena of electromagnetic induction. आपने इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड को इंड्यूस की है with the help of magnetism. While this way you will observe a point कि जब आप नॉर्थ पोल को इंसर्ट करा रहे थे या रिलेटिव मोशन करा रहे थे कॉइल के साथ, तो आपकी डायरेक्शन ऑफ करंट अलग थी, एंड व्हेन यू आर डूइंग अ साउथ पोल रिएक्शन और रिलेटिव मोशन विद द कॉइल, द डायरेक्शन ऑफ दैट करंट इज द डिफरेंट वन comparative to the earlier one. So in this way, if the direction of induced current is following a anti-clockwise direction, it will behave as like a north pole. Or you have better studied this in the solenoid also, and if the current is following a clockwise direction, it will behave as like a south pole of the magnet. Now what's the direction, or what is the formula, or what is the, you can say, the way to find the direction of this induced current? So it's a very simple rule known as Fleming's right hand rule. As the Fleming's left hand rule, similarly, stretch your right hand in such a way that your thumb, your first finger and your second finger are mutually perpendicular to each other. Now they are mutually perpendicular to each other. Now the index finger is representing the direction of magnetic field, thumb is in the direction of motion, or where you are going to do the relative motion. So your middle finger will give you the direction of induced current. It's a very simple concept. If you apply 2-3 times similar to the Fleming's left hand rule, you will get to used to of it, better I say. So क्या मैंने कहा आपसे कि अगर आपकी फर्स्ट फिंगर मैग्नेटिक फील्ड की डायरेक्शन में शो कर रही है, एंड योर थंब इज शोइंग द डायरेक्शन ऑफ मोशन ऑफ द कंडक्टर, मोशन ऑफ द मैग्नेट, तो आपको जो इंड्यूस करंट की डायरेक्शन मिलेगी दैट विल बी फ्रॉम योर मिडिल फिंगर. ओके. और इसी फिनोमेना पर हमारा काम करता है इलेक्ट्रिक जनरेटर. So electric generator, I am going to make a separate video on it, but till then what I am requesting you to just go through this Fleming's right hand rule and the process of electromagnetic induction. Read it from your NCERT. It is on the right side of your book. तो वहाँ पर आप इसको पढ़िए, राइट हैंड थंब रूल लगाने की कोशिश, फ्लेमिंग्स राइट हैंड रूल लगाने की कोशिश कीजिए और यूज टू हो जाइए, क्योंकि जल्दी ही मैं आपको एक दूसरा वीडियो भी दूंगा that is based on electric generator, and the basic principle of its electric generator is Fleming's right hand rule, or you can say the electromagnetic induction. So hoping for the good, आप इसको पढ़िए. कोई कन्फ्यूजन हो आप मुझसे कांटेक्ट कीजिए व्हाट्सएप नंबर पर, और स्कूल टाइमिंग्स के बीच में मॉर्निंग 8 to 4 के बीच में आप मुझे कॉल भी कर सकते हैं. सो थैंक यू एंड जय हिंद.